What's up, guys? Mike Dolce, four-time world MMA trainer of the year and four-time #1 best-selling author in the diet and fitness space. Today, I want to tell you the top 3 mistakes you are making on your way to infinite gains. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, mostly guys. We have like 91% dudes here. Sausage party, by the way, but that's okay, because I am your #1 wingman when it comes to making gains. Before I break it down for you, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Give me a chance. If you don't like it, unsubscribe later. Bang, bang. Give this video a thumbs up so I know you're there and I know you care. Now, let's get right to it. The top 3 mistakes you are making on your way to quality, long-lasting, eye-popping, panty-dropping gains. Number 1, too many isolation exercises. Guys, listen. All the cable curls in the world will not build biceps. That's right. All those sets on the pec deck will not build that Ronnie Coleman-esque chest. You spend way too much time isolating a muscle group. Isolation exercises are reserved for advanced trainees. And let's basically go through the scale. We have novice, never touched a weight before. Beginner, 1 to 2 years of intense, consistent, hardcore training. Intermediate, that's 3 to 5 years into your weightlifting strength training career. And then we get to advanced, which is 5 years plus. And then we get to expert. That's where you are actually at the top of your sport. You are at the top of your optimal potential, where you can potentially have your upper limit of muscular hypertrophy and strength gains, though we can almost always improve muscular size and strength, though at a smaller margin once we get to that elite status. Now, let's go break it down. I'm speaking right now to the novice all the way through the exit level intermediate. Let me tell you right now, if you want to make gains, if you want to put on that 20 to 40 pounds of high quality lean muscle tissue that you will keep forever, you need to drop the isolation exercises. No more isolating single muscles. That's it. You do not need to be doing that. You should not be doing that. Much of your results are being left on the table because you're isolating muscles and you're not training multi-joint compound movements. I'll break this down at the end of the video and really give you a solid takeaway to get back to the land of Gainesville. Number 2 is you're performing too many sets. Too many sets. You're doing 4 exercises, 4 sets per exercise for your biceps, for your triceps, for your side delt, for your front delt. You are over-isolating and overtraining individual muscle groups. Guess what? You're breaking that tissue down so much it cannot adequately recover. It won't recover. And look in the mirror at you and all your skinny little friends. You might look good when you're staring at each other naked in the mirror, but when you look around the rest of the world at intelligent athletes, they blow you away. Really. And remember, I'm your wingman here. I want to see you jacked and tan, motherfuckers. I want to see you in the best shape of your life, literally walking down the street and having cars stop and stare at you. And that's possible. If you're in the first 2 years of training, you should be putting on 20 pounds of lean muscle tissue, no problem. The first 4 years of training, you should be putting on the majority of your lean, healthy muscle tissue. You can put on upwards of 40 pounds of lean, high-quality muscle tissue. That's 10 pounds a year average out. You're looking at, maybe 20, 30 pounds in the first 2 years or so, and then maybe 10 pounds the year after that, 5 to 10 pounds the year after that, and then we're lucky if we're really putting on 4 to 6 pounds of lean muscle tissue as we continue on through the advanced stages. And this is rough and dirty numbers right here, but Too many sets. You're performing too many sets. What does that mean? That means if you're performing so many sets, you're not hitting the proper level of intensity necessary to stimulate muscular growth. You're simply not stimulating growth because you're training 4 sets of 4 different exercises for one single muscle group. That is too much. It's like you're trying to run 4 marathons in a single workout. You cannot run your best. Maybe you'll have 1 or 2 good sets, 1 or 2 good exercises, but the rest of the time is a waste. It's a waste. Look at Dorian Yates. Blood and gut style training. A lot of the top IFBB professionals, yes, they are steroid enhanced, but a lot of the highest muscular or highest muscled athletes out there train the fewer sets, highest weights, highest intensities. All right, so dump the isolation exercises, dramatically cut down your sets. And the last thing here, number 3, you are training too few days per week per muscle group. What does that mean? You're following those bodybuilder drug-induced bro splits. And if you're dumping a shit ton of drugs into your body, well, shame on you if it's in the first 4 years of your career, because you're totally negating the gains that you should be making, and you will never have that solid base. The first 4 years of your strength training career should absolutely be drug-free. Hopefully your entire career is drug-free, but once you get to the advanced stage, and if it makes sense for your career, and if it's legal, and if you compete in organizations that do not have drug testing rules in place, then maybe you can consider competent drug use under medical supervision. I am not a medical doctor, though my initials are MD. This is not drug advice, quite the contrary. I really want to see you build a healthy, muscular strength base through drug-free methodology. And then when you get to the advanced stage, well, you're a grown-ass man, you can make the decision for yourself. But during that, remember, exit level intermediate, this has to be drug-free. You have to build that high-quality base, that foundation. Put that 40 pounds of lean tissue on your body before you decide to make that leap and go to the dark side, right? But anyway, you're training that muscle groups once a week. Most of you are following that Lee Haney, Arnold Schwarzenegger bro split. Right? You're doing, chest and chest on Monday, back on Tuesday, shoulders and arms on Wednesday, legs on Thursday, off on Friday, specialty body part, weak point training on Saturday, off on Sunday, and then you do it again. Whatever the bro split you're following, there's so many different bro splits out there, there might be. You can't be doing that. What we need to do is we need to activate and embrace muscle protein synthesis, which means you need to hit each muscle group hard and heavy every 48 hours, every other day. And we can do this through a few different ways. I like 2 different systems. The full body Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I really like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday. Bang, 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 bang. Every other day, on, off, with a little bit of GPP and list thrown in on those days off. But you can also look towards a push-pull split. You can do push-pull legs, which is upper body push, day 1, upper body pull, day 2, lower body day 3. I like day 4 as rest and hit it again, but that's at the advanced level. Let me back this up. So you should be looking more towards push on Monday, Thursday, pull on Tuesday, Friday. You can throw your GPP in on Saturday and Wednesday. That's a very solid split for most of the beginner to exit level intermediate. But again, the number 3 reason you're not making gains is because you're only training that muscle group once a week. You need to be training it a minimum of twice per week, likely closer to 3 times per week, every other day, every 48 to 72 hours max. You need to be training with multi-joint compound movements and minimal sets. You need to train the maximum number of sets to have the maximum number of intensity applied to the muscle so you can go home and eat and sleep and rebuild that tissue. This is the way it works. So all the fancy cable curls in the world will not build those high quality muscles. And guys like Arnold Schwarzenegger, guess what? He trained multi-joint compound movements. He trained like a power lifter. He trained like an Olympic lifter. There were no fancy cables. There were no fancy machines back when he started and he built that base. Heck, back in the 60s and 70s when he was making a name for himself on the IFBB Mr. Olympia stage, his advanced training looks a hell of a lot closer to what I'm suggesting for you as a novice and a beginner and an intermediate, simply because they didn't have access to all the high quality machines like there are now. So let's clear this up for you. Number one, no more isolation exercise. We want to replace those with multi-joint compound movements. Standing overhead presses, bent over barbell dumbbell rows, Romanian deadlifts, stiff-legged deadlifts, conventional and even sumo deadlifts, bodyweight squats, barbell back squats, front squats, goblet squats, Zercher squats. Bench presses, I'm not a fan of unless you are a power lifter. We're looking for heavy dips, heavy weighted resistance push-ups. Incline presses with dumbbells. These would be ideal. Standing calf raises, donkey calf raises, seated calf raises. Anything else? Heavy weighted chin-ups, underhand and overhand, both perfect. You don't need all the fancy machines out there. Too many sets. We're looking for 2 to 3 exercises of 2 to 3 sets max after your progressive warm-up. Remember, go check out my warm-up video, my dynamic warm-up video. We have an athletic warm-up followed by a skill-specific warm-up right into your hardcore workouts. Most of your workouts, guys, should last no more than 45 to 60 minutes maximum. If you're training at proper intensity, the problem is most of your friends, you fucking dick around on your silly little phones and you do not put that intensity into the training. That's one of the big issues. And next is you need to be training every second day, every third day, maximum that same muscle group. I love the full body every other day from the novice all the way through entry-level intermediate. Once you get to the intermediate, then consider the push-pull split, push-pull legs. Those are the 2 primaries. And last but not least, make sure you're eating. Eat to a caloric surplus, but not so high you spill over and get fat. You can go to thedolcediet.com. Look at our 4-week or 12-week personalized diet and exercise programs. If you want a personalized nutrition plan and exercise program that follows exactly what I'm telling you right now, go to thedolcediet.com, sign up for this site, 4-week or 12-week program. Use my personal promo code SHREDDED, which will give you 30% off if you want something more structured. This video will get you everything you need, get you as far as you need to go. Remember, friends, subscribe to this channel, give me a chance, bang, bang. Leave this video a thumbs up so I know you're there. I know you care. Leave comments below. Anything you want me to talk about, please tell me. I'm happy to do this for you. And until next time, boom.